Grand day to everybody! My name is Speed Racer, and today we have the awesomeness that is Learn to Fly 2. Now, when we last left our friend the penguin, he had smashed half his body through an iceberg, and so I'm just curious to see if he's even alive at this point. So, I can tell from this first page that we probably have our penguin. He's in some sort of hospital and he needs to get well soon. Because I bet we have plenty of things to smash ourselves into on this rendition of Learn to Fly. So without further ado, let's start this. Now, one thing that I was kind of surprised by this is Conjugate actually picked up the new game. This is no longer Max Games' project. This is all mainly done through Conjugate. So without further ado, let's see what happened. As I figured, we'll be at the hospital somewhere in Antarctica. Probably on a coast, because we're by the water. Our little penguin, he's got some head trouble. I wonder if he's okay. Yes! He's all good. Oh, he doesn't look happy. He needs some cheering up. What did we look it up? We got the dodo that still can't fly. But the fail penguin, more like a cannonball. And I kind of agree, we kind of hit that hard. And we're still sinking like a rock. So I don't think we've learned our lesson quite yet. Learn to fly. So we're obviously still not quite let out of the hospital, so I wonder if he's going to be flying and it'll have like a blood pack with him or something. But without further ado, let's find out. We got 3 modes this time: Story, Classic, and Arcade. And I believe Arcade and Classic won't unlock until we beat Story mode. It's time to get down to business. Missile strikes for dummies. I think that was the last one was 8-minute easy way to fly. We studied all night long, have hundreds of pieces of paper around. Icebergs mean sun can't melt it. We have to blow up the iceberg with a safe distance, and I believe we are using a sandbag this time. So our penguin has learned that obviously he's not going to live. So we need some sort of substitute. Our crash test dummy. Slide and wait until you leave the ramp. Then tilt with the left and right arrows, or the A and D, so this is kind of like what it was last time. Or use the mouse to control everything. Can change in the options. Okay then. Destroy 5 objects ahead of you. Hitting them, the payloads will increase your damage. Earn cash by scoring distance, altitude, speed, duration, and destruction. Challenges are a great way to get some extra cash. Enough reading already! Let's launch! Our little dummy, doing okay, and we're just gonna fly. I don't believe we'll be going very far anytime soon. But we got all new records and earned $30. That's pretty good if I don't say so myself. Now, since we have our sponsored by, we have a bunch of different things in our new menu for upgrading. This is the shop screen. You spend your money to upgrade and help fly farther. Click here to upgrade the ramp and the ramp height and boost the fuel. So now it's no longer unlocking the fuel, you're just automatically giving it. Now these are your 4 sections for your sleigh, boost, payload, and glider. And then once you're ready, just click ready and we can launch. Now, there's a few things I want to get out of the way before we start this, if you come up to your money, click on it. You get BP points. If you click on it once again, you get even more. Okay, the next thing I want to take care of is there's a special glider, one that I won't be using. If you turn the pages, you can see more items on the page corner. You have your regular ones that increase speed, your active ones that are explosive, and they will launch you higher. Regular, passive, and propeller. There's different ways to use all these. I'll probably explain them on the go, and this just gives you a good just kind of skim on what everything does. So if you want to read that, go ahead. But there's a very special propeller if you click right here. Right here. What is it? It's a brick. Yep, that's our special propeller. Now top speed does increase, so if you don't have enough money for the flight or the air balloon here, then you can just grab that and you'll be good to go. So I think I will be doing the penguin balloon just to start off, instead of doing the brick. Now, the only other thing I can think of right now is to check out all our new buttons. We have challenges. These are mainly just like our goals that we had for each mountain, except now it's broken up to where you can do it all the same. Then we have our medals. This is where you can earn everything like beating story mode, classic mode, arcade mode, and then the pacifist route. This one is probably where the video will be very slow. This series will be very slow to start, because I am going to have to beat 10 days without hitting anything, and 25 days without hitting anything. Luckily, it's consecutive, so I don't have to beat 35. It's just go 25 days without hitting. That doesn't mean you can damage them without hitting anything. So, that is the actual challenge, because I had tried this before. I went 19 days, and then I smashed into the snowman. Didn't destroy him, but I still probably broke it to where it wouldn't work. So, I think without further ado, I will get into the bonus shop. These are where all your BP, your bonus points, were gonna go. Now, these are for doing secret things or earning different medals in story mode and arcade. And a lot of these I don't want to mess with because they are more the cheat way of doing things. And so I want to save up, especially since we have this, which is 1,000 points, because I'm curious about it. So let's get out of there with our black market penguins and get ready to fly. Okay, day 2. We're not going to hit a whole lot of things, but we have our little balloon. Whee! We got the altitude. And then we just float down lightly and hit the ground. So we got new distance. Max speed is a little slower because the balloon doesn't go as fast. Duration and altitude were pretty good. Let's get... How much money did we earn? $30. We have 75 total dollars. Woo! I'll take that. Okay, $80 to our name. Now, I will say these videos will not last the whole 30 minutes that my other video did. This one will probably be over in 5 minutes or so, just because it's a pain for me to edit them. It's a pain for you guys to see that, oh no, it's a 30-minute video. I don't want to watch that. But without further ado, we have the plank, the basic of basic planks. According to our research, the rough edges and extra nails should increase the speed while reducing friction. I think they kind of got that backwards because the nails really are going to make it slow down. But anyway, we need something to ride on. Our boost. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do for boost. Let's go the air balloon. Okay. We have payloads as our last thing. And we cannot afford anything. Sand, it's $25. We're missing $5. So we'll just have to wait on that. But this is for damaging things. So right now, I don't want to damage anything. So I'm not going to buy it anyway. But we do have some ramp length and ramp height that I'll get to later. So without further ado, how's day 3 going? We have our checklist to kill. The snowman, the snow mountain, the rocky hill, the iceberg, and the wall. But like I said, it'll take about 25 days before we actually get into this. So, using the spacebar or clicking with your mouse, you can use the glide to go faster and faster, but do not spend time in the red zone. That's one thing I have to be very, very careful about. As we fly, let's give ourselves a little propel, and it takes up pretty much all our fuel to do that. We're so close to the snowman, about 25 foot away. On day 3, we beat all our records and earned $91. Not bad, not bad. We got our challenge of $30 for distance. Alright, and let's get some more gas so we can have a longer glide and some ramp height. And one more time. It is now day 4. Let's see, how much gas did it give? Oh, it gave us quite a bit. And 20 feet, 15 feet. We're so close. Now, my main thing to avoid hitting it is I am trying to go over the snowman. Now, there's not a whole lot we can afford upgrade-wise, so I'm going to see if we have some better upgrades here. The spring box, I'm not actually sure how to use it. So let's try it out. I wonder what it'll do. On day 5, we have... You have an active sled to jump off the ramp by using any of the keys or the mouse buttons. Wait for the meter to show up and as close as possible to the end of the ramp. Active sleds don't slide as fast as regular ones, but they do extra altitude to grant you more, that makes up for the lack of speed. And if you do this, you go through your ramp. Let's get a little more speed. Whee! Obviously, we did not go as far, but farther than I thought. So that's pretty cool. And we got another medal. And we have more cash. Air balloon. Can of air is $150. Alright. We have the balloon. Ooh, the kite. I want the kite. Let's test out the kite. And there we go. Gives us more altitude, and then we can use our air balloon to go faster. And we don't seem to be going as far. So I think we'll go back to the Plank Mark II. Though it can't be explained, the smooth edges seem to increase performance. We also removed the nails. Well, I think they finally found out they just can't do it when there's nails. And we're so fast now, but we're kind of slowing down, so let's pick up the speed a bit. No! I didn't want to hit that. On day 7, we have max speed. And we're getting lots of money, so let's get more ramp length. All the length. And we have our speed. And let's go. Can we last? No! 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 Okay. So obviously our distance is not quite what it was last time. But as of day 5, 6, 7, was this day 7? I think it was day 7. But as of today, I am going to say goodbye because this video is getting to our 15-minute range, and I kind of feel this is a pretty good stopping place. We have upgraded our sled. Our kite's doing pretty good. I think I will switch the kite back to the air balloon, well, the umbrella. Let's go the umbrella, just because I think it'll do better. And then we have our air balloon that's not really helping us out, but we can see if that can help us out later. So I think we're doing pretty good for right now. Have a grand rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Speed Racer.